Pepe holders, welcome back. Let's talk about the frog right now in this video. I want to go over a lot of the technicals that are at stake and kind of give you guys my perception of what's happening in the market and share with you guys some of my concerns, where I see the charts headed. We will dive into the chart right now. And first, we are going to look at the crypto bubbles, and we'll take a dive into the overall market real briefly. But before we do, if you have not liked this video, please put those thumbs up. If you hold Pepe, each and every one of you should put those thumbs up, because that's the best way to let YouTube know you like hearing about Pepe. Okay, so let's talk about it. And also, guys, be sure to subscribe right down below, and feel free to leave a comment with any of your price predictions or your outlook for Pepe moving forward. Okay, so we're looking at the frog right now, trading at a 401055. It's currently at a $4+ billion market cap, not yet where we were at all-time highs above 10 billion. And it's very easy to lose track on the thought that Pepe's still up on the year. So there's a few kind of topics that I want to get into involving the chart, but we are having a good day, a little bounce back, if you will, up 3.4%. So we'll take it, and let's get into that trading view, where we are going to look at some of the price action and some of the key levels that I do want to mention. Okay, but before we do, I want to share with you guys a token right now in their pre-sale. Take a look. There's a link down below in the description. Right now, this is one of the Web3 gaming cryptos out there currently in their pre-sale, under a $10 million market cap. So if you're into Web3 gaming is a big niche that I do get involved with. And right now, using my link in the description, you will get a 30% bonus on your Sapphire Studios token. So SST tokens right now do power the whole ecosystem. And the first game that they do have rolled out is Gold Inc. You can download the game right now on iOS and or the Google Play Store. And you got to think big on this. We're talking Star Citizen, Days, Clash of Clans, Ark Survival Evolved, and you've seen the success that Axie Infinity has had in the past. And if you're in MMO gaming, think Command and Conquer. Okay, but this is something where there's a lot of potential in this pre-sale stage. And if you do click that link, taking you over to their the dashboard where you do buy the SST token. And the reason why you need the SST token is the in-game gameplay is powered by this. So a lot of the expansion packs and the gameplay is kind of made better if you hold more SST. Now, the cool thing about Gold Inc. is you can mine your own crypto. Okay, so very few opportunities where it's a play to earn kind of narrative, where if you play Gold Inc., you mine more SST, and that it obviously will increase your token holdings within how much SST you actually own. Right now, if you want to buy into this pre-sale, like I said, sitting under a $10 million market cap, one SST token valued at a 0.005 price level. So that if you do want to get involved, like I said, download the game at the very least, check it out, check out the gameplay, read the white paper. All that can be done from the Sapphire Studios dashboard. Links will be down below if you do want to check out this pre-sale. Okay, so kind of what we have going on here as we dive into the chart, and we're going to take a dive into Pepe. Now, for what I'm doing, guys, and this is just, you know, looking at the zoomed out version of this chart. Okay, now we are on daily candles. It's pretty easy to understand these blue lines I've drawn. Okay, that's pretty much the zones and the floors that I have established for Pepe. Now, dating back into 2024, we have a very nice kind of pattern showing, and this is something where we do look for a bullish breakout. Okay, it's just taking a little bit more time than normal. Okay, and that's what you can see by that teal line. However, at this level where we are flirting with that fifth zero, okay, right now at a 401 price tag, for me, guys, that's kind of the floor that I'm eyeing for Pepe, especially in a market where Bitcoin is damn near close to their all-time highs. I know it's relatively speaking 115, give or take. That's what we'll take. But for what we're doing here, guys, with Pepe, it's almost in a risk that I'm kind of willing to make. Okay, I personally have been swing trading Pepe a lot. It's not a buy and hold for me. Yes, I do think well for the long-term outlook. Sure, I'm bullish on the Matt Fury narratives. And if Ethereum is doing exceedingly well, yeah, Pepe's going to pump. Okay, but what we've seen kind of happen over the last few days is this consolidation that we came here to talk about. And I'm going to share with you guys kind of my thoughts, because right now at that 401 level, like I said, it's a risk that I'm willing to take, because even if Pepe would go down 50%, which we've tried multiple times, right? There's been 3 or 4 instances you can see by this middle blue line where we have faced the 5-0 territory and got rejected. We're in a completely different market than we were back in the first part of January of 2024, where Pepe was basically 10% of where we're at right now. A little bit more than that, however. Okay, but as we're looking at it, it's still on that upward trend, despite having a lot of volatility. We're still on this upward trend dating back to March of 2024. And for me, guys, we're going to talk about kind of this consolidation as we zoom in on the chart, because that's kind of what's relevant in what we're talking about in this video. Okay, so as we've seen some bullish moves, we just haven't had that breakout. So reclaiming the control of the market is what we want. We want the bulls to kind of take it back, and it's going to take sustained bullish activity to get there. Okay, we failed right now to break into that value zone as the price action for Pepe has been very corrective as of recent. But as we look into it, the support has been kind of validated numerous times, right? I've counted 3 or 4 times by my numbers where we did dive down into that 5-0 territory and then simply just bounce back up. So I hate to say it, the cliche word of saying it's the last chance to buy Pepe. I'm never going to tell you to buy or sell crypto. You have to do what's best for you and obviously do your own research. But this is a territory where I almost value Pepe really discounted at these levels. And you can kind of see this consolidation that I will draw for you guys out right here. And this is what we're looking at, okay? And simply put, this is kind of the territory that we are in make or break mode, I should say. This is where you look into the follow through by the bulls within this support zone. If we do see kind of the volatility that we're looking at, and I will pull up another graphic so you guys can see. So give me 1 second, and here we go. You can kind of see what I'm looking at here as we do zoom out, and I will put this in a full screen mode. This is kind of what we're looking at, okay? And you see the line very similar to what I've drawn. That is the dynamic support. You can kind of see that we are right below where we're at that value area, okay? So pretty much from that 5-0 all the way down to the 509 to 507. That's kind of where we're looking to grab Pepe. That's what I'm doing personally, okay? But as we talk about it, this is a crypto that I very much think has the potential to get 4013, 4014, and upwards of that 4017 to 4020 range. Okay, there's a lot of upward momentum within the overall market right now. I think the tariff talks and all this kind of back and forth, right? We have 1 week of great trading, 1 week of bearishness, and then the market really can't quite frankly figure out what it's going to do. Okay, the bears are fighting off the bulls and vice versa. Now, as we have this consolidation at a very, very high support level, okay, if we are going to see a bounce, that pattern that I did draw out for you guys is very much a precursor to a bullish breakthrough. But I think that what Pepe's doing intrinsically, if you want to track some of the big whale movements, yes, I know they're there. Yes, I know the price has not been affected whatsoever, but it comes down to a couple things, okay? Simply put, Pepe is just too cheap right now, for my personal opinion, okay? We're talking about a crypto that has, like I said, that 4013 to 402 valuation, in my opinion. Okay, it's not the gospel, it's not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you where Pepe will be trading in a week or two, let alone tomorrow. But it's just something right now, as we've kind of validated these support zones, it's just a simple value spot for me in comparison to other meme coins that we are seeing. And it's just a strong narrative, okay? I think that when we do see that rotation kind of back into meme coins, whether it happens, this month, next month, or maybe into Q4, who knows? But I do think that Pepe right now, with that 5th zero in play, right now we're on the borderline as we are just above that 401 line. I just think that, simply put, it's just kind of the value opportunity that we have with Pepe, and that's what what kind of caught my attention, what got me kind of looking at buying some more Pepe at these levels. Okay, so that's kind of what we have. We have to kind of just reclaim this bullishness. Okay, and it's going to take some macro tailwinds. It's going to take some FOMO, and we may not see what we saw back earlier on in the year. We may not see all-time highs, but I do think that if you are looking for just a meme coin, a great narrative, a project that is in some form or fashion just on the cheap a little bit, I think Pepe right now is shining bright. And so that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, to talk about just kind of this level, because simply I'm kind of tired of talking about Pepe and the whales are buying, and then all of a sudden the price goes down, and the next thing you know, the price goes up, price goes down, and we're just kind of teetering with that 509 to 4012 level. It just doesn't sit with me. Okay, so this consolidation may not be a bad thing, but it's going to take some time. We'll see kind of how it plays out. But my simple, kind of to put a bow on it, my simple opinion of this all, Pepe is just a little bit too much of a value play for me right now in this market. Okay, so leave a comment down below. What do you think about my breakdown? Do you think that Pepe is too cheap? Where do you see the frog headed to? Are you buying more at these levels? I want to know down below in the comments. But I thank you guys for listening to about a 10-minute rant about the frog that I had on this evening. Hope you all are doing well. Looking forward to talking to you in the next video, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a great rest of your evening. Cheers.